Right here as we begin tonight at 6 o'clock, rivers across Kentucky are still rising at this hour. And the big one, the Ohio River at 36.23 feet at the moment in downtown Louisville. Keep in mind the wintertime normal is around 15 feet. Hi everybody, and thank you very much for joining us tonight. I'm Doug Proffitt. In Frankfort, by the way, the lock reports their river level currently stands with the Kentucky River at 45 feet. Our team coverage continues for you at this hour. Isaiah Kim Martinez is back in Jeffersontown today, showing us where that EF3 tornado first came out of the sky. We begin with Ian Hardwitt right now live, where so much comes together on the Ohio River. We're talking I-64, the Galt House, and Ian, people getting as close as they can to the river for sightseeing.
That's right, Doug. If you can believe it, this is actually supposed to go up almost a whole foot more than it is right now. The Belle of Louisville, people had to come onto the boat riding in on a dinghy. Here's why. The boardwalk is completely covered. We're talking about a good 15 feet until the water would actually hit the interstate over here. North, south, east, west, wherever you are on the Ohio River. In Kentucky and Indiana, you can see the power of these high waters.
Nearly an inch an hour, the Ohio River kept rising Tuesday, extending the 2-month closure of Blackiston Mill Road, putting the bridge underwater and covering the dam entirely.
Everything I worked for 4 years is underwater right now.
That's Nick Hinton, owner of Hinton Detail in Clarksville, Indiana. Flooding put him out of his red roof shop for the second time in 2 months.
We're in hell's basement.
With hell and high water at his door, he's taken the business on the road and into customers' driveways.
Like I said, my kiddos are still dependent on Dad to do something here.
The Blackiston Bridge closure robbed him of 1/3 of his customer base. He blames the Blackiston Mill dam failure for this catastrophe.
Typically, I'll have, 2-3 hours to get out of here for flood. It was 20-30 minutes. And I was in boots and trying to grab ladders, afraid of getting shocked. And I'm over risking my life for my business.
And on the Kentucky side of the Ohio, downtown Louisville's littered. Waterfront Park blanketed by the river, and it's covered in debris, small and very large.
Where did that boat even come from? Is it somebody's? Did it wash out of their yard, I guess? I don't know.
Cyclists Jacob Pierce and Coleman Past marveled at the great lawn, struck with understanding that thunder over Louisville just couldn't go on this year.
I would imagine it's going to be twice as good next year.
Back in southern Indiana,
The entire block pretty much is completely underwater.
on site, a family plumbing and HVAC business has sons James and Ryan Dispinette dealing with what their fathers did.
It was a mess the last time, it's a muddy mess for weeks and weeks and weeks.
They're ready to clean up, and so is Hinton. But it's a setback. 1 year more, and he would have been eligible for flood insurance.
I was right there.
Now, he's leaving the building behind for good.
And Doug, just so you know, it doesn't matter which side of the river you're straddling. People want to come out and take a look. This could be a historic moment. In Louisville, I'm Ian Hardwitt, WHAS 11, on your side.